In this video, we're going to see how to connect ALLDATA diagnostics to a vehicle. If you haven't done so, it is highly recommended that you watch the ALLDATA diagnostics pairing the VCI to a mobile device video. Once the VCI is paired to a mobile device, the processes are the same regardless of the mobile platform being used. To begin, plug the VCI into the OBD port and wait for it to boot up. When the power and ready lights are on and not blinking, open the ALLDATA app and start the vehicle. There are two options for connecting ALLDATA diagnostics to a vehicle. You can scan the vehicle with manually select options turned on or off. We're going to look at both methods. You can adjust settings to optimize scanning, but for now, let's scan the vehicle with the default settings. We'll leave manually select options off and tap to connect on the icon for the OBD device. Next, we'll choose which system we want to connect to. It's important to note that this page will be different for each vehicle, based on the systems that are installed and what information the manufacturer provides. Two choices we'll always have are generic powertrain and enhanced powertrain. Generic powertrain will show basic emissions-related P codes and is also what we want to select when we're looking for the emissions monitor feature. We're going to choose enhanced powertrain and tap Apply. Next, we'll choose the scan range. We'll choose Vehicle-Wide and click Apply. ALLDATA Diagnostics will identify the vehicle and do a full systems DTC scan, and bring us to this page, which will show any DTCs that are present on the vehicle. Let's take a look at the Settings page, where we can speed up this process. We'll tap the Settings icon. First, we have the ability to choose a default device. This will skip the step where we had to choose a device. This next area is where we can enter a default email address where we'll send scan reports after they have been exported. Scrolling down, we can select between SAE and metric units, which will be shown on the live data screen. If we want to, we can also select Enhanced Powertrain as the default system to connect to. If we do not choose to enable this option, we will be asked to select a system each time we connect. The second option in this area is to be prompted for Enhanced DTC options. If you turn this option on, you will be asked if you want to scan for additional information such as enhanced freeze frame data, scan history, and previously cleared DTCs. We're going to turn on both of these options. Lastly is FCA Secure Gateway Access. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, FCA, implemented a secure gateway module that was introduced on a selection of their 2018 and newer model vehicles. Access to certain diagnostic function requires registration and authentication through an approved service, AutoAuth, for all aftermarket scan tools. FCA authorization is not required for basic scans, but is required for clearing DTC codes and advanced functionality like system tests and actuations. The ALLDATA Diagnostic app supports unlocking the FCA gateway. If you are already authorized, enter your username and password here. For more information about this feature, click the link above. Let's go back and connect to this vehicle one more time and see how our settings have affected our connection process. Back on the home screen, we'll tap to connect, and you'll notice that it is connected directly to our default device and it skipped the system selection page. Some vehicles may not provide all the required information. In this case, you'll be prompted to provide it during the connection process. This page is the Enhanced DTC option prompt mentioned earlier. If you do not want to be prompted for this information each time you scan, go back to Settings and turn it off. It is important to note, however, that you will not be able to access this information if the option is off. If you don't need the extra information for the current scan, just tap Apply. Once connected, we are brought to the DTC screen and we have been connected directly to the enhanced powertrain system. In some circumstances, you may not want to perform a full system scan or connect to enhanced powertrain if you have that selected by default. This is when you would select Manually Select Scan Options. After turning this option on, I'll tap to connect and select the vehicle make. On this page, we'll select the specific vehicle. To do this, we can tap the search icon, use the device's camera to scan the VIN barcode, or manually enter the VIN. I'll verify all of the vehicle information is correct and tap Apply. Again, it's important to note that this page will be different for each vehicle. From this point on, the process is essentially the same as the first example we saw. I'll choose the system and click Apply. I'll choose from the various scan options and tap Apply. ALLDATA Diagnostics will scan the selected system and display any DTCs present for that system. That's all there is to connecting ALLDATA Diagnostics to a vehicle. Watch the next video in this series, Using Diagnostics. For more in-depth information, visit alldata.com and view the how-to articles or download the full user's guide.